Hey guys, Bobby here at Friction Grand Rapids. Today we're going to work on the medicine ball clean. So reasons we'd want to work on the medicine ball clean: it teaches us how to move an object, but also teaches us how to move around the object. So it's going to replicate the barbell clean, and it's a little bit more accessible than a barbell. And sometimes with the barbell clean we have restrictions on front rack mobility, well, not with the medicine ball clean. And if you're at home and you don't have access to a medicine ball clean, you can kind of rig up something to simulate a medicine ball clean to practice the same movement. Other nice thing about it is that it's a fantastic conditioning movement if programmed appropriately, and it's a lot of fun. So let's dive into it. So when we're learning the medicine ball clean, what we want to do is have our feet set up on either side of the medicine ball. We're going to have more of a squat stance here, just so that you can fit your arms in between your knees for your grip. So you're going to hinge down. This is going to be a deadlift. So the first thing we're going to learn, but what's going to be a little bit different here is that we're going to have our palms pressing in and squeezing the ball. So you should feel your chest engaging a little bit more. Make sure your hamstrings are engaged and we have that nice flat back. And the first thing we're going to do is just stand up, deadlift the ball, make sure we're squeezing our glutes, getting that full hip extension. After doing a few of those, the next thing you're going to do to progress this movement is deadlift it up, and we want to practice a shrug. So you're going to pull your shoulders up to your ears, and we'll do a few of those, and then what we're going to do is do that in combination. So we'll do a deadlift and follow that with a shrug. So we're going to cue full extension of the hips, squeezing the glutes, and then following it with the shoulder. This is going to help with our timing so that we can get that medicine ball moving sequentially up, and then we're going to learn how to go under. But before we learn how to go under for the clean, we're going to practice the receiving position, which would be a front squat with a medicine ball. So Trina's going to place her elbows under. She's going to have pressure in the side of the medicine ball. She have that tension in the chest, and she's going to practice a squat. So having a nice upright torso, knees positioned over the toes, and that's what we want to see there. So the next drill, she's going to bring that medicine ball back down to her hips, and it's going to be a pull under drill. So the medicine ball shouldn't really change height after her shrug. So she's going to squeeze the glutes, shrug up, and then she's going to drop into her squat position and move around the medicine ball. So show us one more there, Trina, in the pull under, the shrug, and under. Good, cool. Once she's got a feel for that, we're going to put everything together. So she's going to bring the medicine ball back to the ground and get her stance set, her grip set, and she's going to extend, shrug, under. Cool. A little bit of a flip on the ball there. So see if we can correct that. Still there a little bit, but she's working on it. We're all trying to get a little bit better with it. But that's how we learn the medicine ball clean. So a few things to avoid with the medicine ball clean. The first one is going to be the curl. So Trina's going to show us what a curl looks like. You could try. She doesn't like to make mistakes, but okay, so it's kind of pulling it out a little bit further. One thing to help correct this is to give yourself a target right in front of that medicine ball. You can use a post or a wall, and that's going to force you to keep it in a little bit tighter. And then the next fault is going to be tossing the medicine ball up, because eventually we want the medicine ball to be a heavier object. We don't want to toss it and have it collapse on us. So that's a toss. We get a little bit of disconnect. One way to fix that is to give yourself a target when the medicine ball is at its peak height. So that would be my hand in this situation, or you could set up a PVC pipe on a stick, but that's going to keep the medicine ball a little bit closer. Cool. So there's some common faults that we see with the arms and moving the medicine ball. Another one that's pretty common is lack of hip extension. So she's going to do one really slow to kind of show you what that looks like. We're missing hip extension. Cool. So the hip doesn't fully open, and we're going to miss a lot of power if we're not doing that. So what we do to correct that is we're going to deadlift and then follow it with a deadlift and shrug. So she's going to deadlift, squeezing the glutes, full hip extension, return it back. Then she's going to deadlift and then shrug, and then she's going to follow that with a medicine ball clean. And then basically repeat that sequence until that irons out that full hip extension. All right, guys, that's the medicine ball clean. So I hope that's a great movement for you to incorporate into your routine to learn how to do the clean before adding the barbell in, or it's an awesome tool for you to mix into your workouts to get better conditioning. If you want to see more movements like this and videos that teach you how to do it well, like and subscribe. We'll be putting out a new video every week. And if you want to get some coaching to see how you're moving and for you to learn with a professional coach, check out frictiongrandrapids.com and schedule an intro for yourself.